Hello there.
Oh god! Holy shit! So, what's up everyone, and welcome back to the Ponzo Live channel, where today I will be starting a new series called The Psychology of Gaming, where I do a deep dive on games and figure out the psychology behind what makes a video game fun, interesting, or popular. In today's topic, we will discuss the differences between the Battle Royale modes in Call of Duty Mobile and Warzone, and make a decision based on psychology on which one you should buy. If you enjoy this type of content, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Additionally, I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/PonzoLive, going live every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m., every other Friday at 7:30 p.m., and on the weekends at 9 a.m. If you have any questions about the content in the video or would just like to chat, it would be best to interact with me at my Twitch channel. So with all that out of the way, what should you play? Call of Duty Mobile or Call of Duty Warzone? I'll be answering this question from a few different angles, and I'll break down the core mechanics of each game and how the mechanics affect your brain and how it interprets the game and makes you feel. And at the end of the day, we will determine the winner by seeing which game is more fun by saying which one is more satisfying or pleasurable. So let's start by comparing and contrasting the two Battle Royale games. Now the basic premise is pretty simple. You and a bunch of other folks jump into the same lobby, loot up, stay in the safe zone, and fight one another until you are the last person or team standing. There are a few minor differences between the two games, where in COD Mobile you have to find an armor vest to put on armor, you can only heal with med packs and bandages, have to find attachments for your weapons, and can even get a tank later in the game. Yes, it's crazy, I know. Whereas in Warzone, they simplified those mechanics of healing and looting that may deter people from a Battle Royale. The only heals you need to worry about are armor plates, and you get to even build your own classes with your own guns and their loadouts with perks, and those go into Warzone. So the simplicity makes Warzone a lot more easily playable, making it easier for people to get into the game. So, 1 point for Call of Duty Warzone. Both games are completely free to play, so the accessibility factor is a net neutral. They both also have cosmetics you can pay for, so the thought of being motivated to play the game because you paid for it is also a non-factor. Now here's where things start to get a little bit more complicated. To explain the next line of logic, we must first understand why Battle Royales are so fun or pleasurable in the first place. As one stays in the game and gets closer to the end, one's adrenaline starts to be released into the body, giving one a fight or flight response to each encounter. The more eliminations one gets, the more dopamine is released, which is the neurotransmitter that is released when one feels pleasure. If one gets eliminated before the end of the game, the dopamine gets released prematurely, resulting in a satisfying sensation, but nowhere as satisfying as winning. As the game continues, this combination of neurotransmitters continue building until it hits a fever pitch and overflows when one wins at the end of the game. That is why the victory is so sweet. This brings me to the next big difference in both of the games, is the lobby player count. In COD Mobile, it's 100 players, whereas in Warzone, there's 150 players. This can be looked at from two different angles. On the one hand, due to a more limited player size of 100, each elimination one gets results in more of a dopamine rush, but staying in until the end of the game and winning the game has a lower amount of adrenaline due to the player count, so one receives more satisfaction from kills rather than winning. With Warzone, the increased player count of 150 means that each kill is less of a dopamine rush, but due to the bigger lobbies, the stakes are higher at the end of the game, which causes more of a fight or flight reaction at the end, and resulting in a more satisfying win. So there's definitely a trade-off here. Finally, I think the last thing you should analyze is the learning curve for each game. Now with COD Mobile, there is definitely a smaller learning curve. You need to learn how to use the armor, heals, and learn where the tank spawns are. Winning the game with the tank is extremely less satisfying, but that will be a video for another day. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. So sure, there's a little bit of learning up front, but with a lower player count, you can luck into those last circles and more easily win with a lot less effort invested into the game up front. With Warzone, sure, the initial learning curve is lower, but the skill gap to win is much higher, especially with the higher player count. To win in Warzone, you must become good with the gunplay and learn tactics to stay alive longer, making it harder to be more familiar with the last few circles, and ultimately needing to put in a lot more time to become satisfied with the game. Now, as humans, we tend to move towards the path of least resistance. So at first glance, this gives a huge point for COD Mobile, but if we stick with the game for a while, Warzone would be a lot more satisfying in the long run. So which game should you play? If you're looking for an easy game to get good at, invest a smaller amount of time, and get a decent amount of wins, then go play COD Mobile. The game will give you a more consistent positive reinforcement ratio. But if you're okay with putting in the time to get really good at the game, then Warzone will be the game for you. Warzone will offer you a more varied reinforcement ratio, but when you win, it will be like striking the lotto. So, what do you think? Would love to know your thoughts on if you agree or disagree with my analysis. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Additionally, I'd love to have you come out and speak with me on Tuesdays and Thursdays at twitch.tv/PonzoLive. The rest of the gameplay is just going to be of some random Warzone clips that I got when I was playing on stream with my friends, and you can meet some great people if you do come out to the streams. So, as always, thank you so much for coming out to the video. If you liked it, feel free to drop a sub and a like, and I hope to see you at the next one. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, stay safe out there, and have a great rest of your day.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Let's see if I can get it. Oh. Bob! Let's try to heal real quick, and then we can thirst him. Oh, I hear you.
The safe zone is collapsing.
Oh, he's trying to flank me. Oh God! Holy shit! Content, right, yeah. I just got run up on out of nowhere. I should have thirsted that guy. Oh, not much if you're doing that. That's okay. Oh God! Oh God! Let's see, top. Oh, this is one-on-one. Snipe killer with his 4K quality. He's probably behind you. He's right to the right there. He knows that though. And he's gonna, hey, 2 dubs in a row, back to back. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Big.
I was never gonna win that.
Stand by for redeployment.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a guy in here with me.
Who the
I'll
fuck
drop a
does
C4 down
that?
there.
Your teammate was sent
Setting
to the
trap.
gulag.
He's got no armor, unless he's probably a reboot. Who the fuck does that?
Here. 2 guys right here. Down 2.
Enemy down.
Did you get a team wipe?
Yeah, that's a team wipe.
Watch out the phone.
Move.
Down one.
You've got gas moving in.
Finished him.
We're too far out. We have to move.
Alright,
One
one more
left.
person. One more person.
He's up there on the ridge.
Stand a chance. Good work.
Hey, good shit, boys.
Were you saying a second ago? Or like a couple minutes ago?
Gas inbound.
Pushing up.
Okay, I'm coming.
This is gonna be tough.
All right, we're in a circle. You're ready to fight.
Where are they?
Got one of the kill.
Motherfucker.
sent to the Gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Hit him twice with C4 through the window. They just revived them.
Going C4 up there?
Down one, down one.
Oh, they're up top, they're up top. How do I pull this up?
Okay,